Right, that's the top of the hour. So, let's get into the stream. We are, of course, returning to Corp today, as always. Do tell me if the audio needs any sort of adjustments. I've tried to rebalance it. I don't know what happened with the last time we were streaming, but there was the one moment where all of a sudden, audio just went insane on my microphone. And I had to turn the gain on that microphone all the way down to make it not evil. So I've turned it back up again, because when I booted up OBS today, it wasn't insane mode. But hopefully it's not too loud now. Audio balance is difficult. Anyway, Mel, Mech, hello. I hope you're both doing well. As I mentioned in the chat earlier, I am dealing with a little bit of a headache right now. It's only just recently started to set in. So I've taken some painkillers. Hopefully that'll deal with it. Usually takes around 10 minutes before they kick in, but I'll live. So, carrying on, I'm trying to remember what we were up to with this. Right. We just got the Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Let's see. We do not have either piece of equipment from the Blue Star. We do have both pieces of equipment of the Mimicry set, which I believe, yeah, Mel is not equipped with the weapon yet. So there you go. There's your fancy weapon. Recover 25% of the damage dealt to the target as HP. Hell yes. We should probably give somebody this grinder weapon. But like, okay, I guess we could go with this one for Camille. Yeah. We're kind of getting to the point where the people who matter are all fully equipped. Camille, you can have that. Should have everyone in decent armor. Now this one's decent even though it's only Tef, which is interesting. Let's see. Is there anything I'd rather have Rhea wearing? Not really. So that'll be fine. Tiffany is not needed here. Why is Tiffany level 5? Oh no, Tiffany is needed here. Right, Tiffany is the sacrificial lamb in case we have to activate this, the backward clock. Other than that, I want Ginger to get the helmet from Army in Black before we move her. Once she's got the helmet, she can move down to this area with Mech. Bird's in kind of a rough spot here, huh? So long as Bird isn't doing repression with it, it's fine. Okay. Let's have a bit of a look see if I can work out what we need to actually do. So, can I actually... Okay, temperance limit is heightened. The others are not. So, hang on. God. Work benefits, continued service benefits. Oh. Okay, I've never looked at this before. I need to lock my mouse so it doesn't just scroll wildly. So, depending on the number of clerks that are alive in the record team, I assume this is, every agent gets plus 1, 2, or 3 levels for their for all of their stats. Those who have served, stayed in this location for a long time also get plus 2, 3, and 4 levels. Which is pretty wild. Total number of managerial bullets, defensive multipliers of the ego belonging to the department's agents. Oh. Well, that could make this that could make this armor very effective. Is it in here? Okay, so it's only giving plus 3% right now. Still. I think we're good other than that. So... we don't really need to go into full pause mode. Let's start just by sending Ginger in to work with Army in Black. We need more with Blue Star. Now, Blue Star likes insight. Can you have your wife back? No. No, you cannot. I guess I probably should have moved Hannah, because, while Hannah is the only one who can work with Censored, so long as we aren't doing this meltdown thing, where anywhere can have anything melt down, it's not like Hannah has to be ready to go there, right? Let's see. Mel still needs both prudence and justice. Neither of these work very well for that. Wow. Nothing around here works well for that, huh? This works kind of well. Start off. Mel, go pick up that heart. We send... No, we let Bird heal for a bit. Give someone else her armor. I mean, we could give someone else her weapon, yeah. Yes, we continue sending Ginger in here. We could give someone else her weapon, but then she's just Hannah. That's some real nice armor right there. What's the weapon look like? Very long range, fast speed, good white damage. That's pretty good. Let's see. We can send Bird in here again. Mel can start going in to deal with Judgment Bird for some training. And you should be able to live because you've got the pale armor that 0.9 pale. Bird of Apocalypse's mental state is unstable. Oh dear. Blue Star has escaped. Bird is dead. Oh. Oh. Well then. I don't think we're making it out of this day. Army in Black is almost certainly about to break out. Yeah, everyone who has Aleph gear is going in. Oh. Army of Smiling Bodies is broken out. Where's Mech? Hey Mech, we need you to deal with that ASAP. Because if it does things... Mel, go help with Blue Star. Loud. What? Shit, there were bodies there. This isn't going well. It's coming. Okay, so here's a good thing. Blue Star consumes all of the corpses that it comes near, or that it kills. Which actually means the Mountain of Smiling Bodies doesn't get to eat them. You guys actually go kill that army in black. Punishing Bird has escaped. Unpleasant. Get ahead of it, and then start attacking. You two get over here. But yeah, we're going to be resetting. We're definitely going to be resetting. Because everyone is dead. 2 of our important people are still alive. No, 3. We've still got Amy over here. Oh, Hannah's still alive. Hannah, go help. I just want to see if we can actually... It's running so fast. Amy, stay in this hallway, actually. Why is it so fast? Oh god. Amy, please don't shoot everyone. Amy, please don't shoot everyone. Okay. Technically, we can kill 3 Alephs. What is this? Oh. Apparently there's a command prompt you can open. Anyway. Okay. Now we don't actually need Hannah here, huh? There's no value in Hannah being over here, though. Let's see. I kind of need to double check this. Let's see. If you take more than 60 seconds working with it, you get eaten. Nah, no wives for you, Mel. They have actual jobs. They're useful. Let's see. So if you take more than 60 seconds with it, it eats you. If you have Temperance level 2 or Prudence level 3 or lower, it eats you. Let's see. All panicking employees in the facility will be sucked into the center. Oh, I had to scroll up. Prudence level 4 or lower, its counter lowers. Temperance level 3 or lower. Ah, okay. So, Bird has Prudence level 4. Then you want a husband? No, no husband for you. Okay, so sending Bird in here was actually a terrible decision, because that's what was lowering its counter. Okay. Bird can move up here. Get a bit of Prudence with these two. Mel can be over here to interact and train with this lad. Wait, these two aren't good for Prudence. But they're not a huge issue anyway. Let's see. Tiffany out and then back in, just so that she's at the end of the list. Rain needs justice. Neither of those two. I think this one's okay for justice. 55%. Is there a better option? 60%? Rain can go to Butterfly to train her justice. B needs Prudence and Fortitude. Which I think Prudence or Fortitude is okay with Letitia. Prudence is okay with Butterfly. I'm also just going to throw like 2 random little idiots in here to send to the machine. Let's see how it goes this time, now that I'm not being stupid. So, we can start with Little Idiot goes there. Ginger goes there. It'll be... Honestly, probably Hannah we send in here, and then... Attachment. Instinct, you say? Sure. Then we grab the Mel and go to get that heart. And... Bird can do some insight. That's not Bird. Bird can do some insight training. It hates everything else? Oh, great. Dude. Mel has the heart. Come live down here and go in there. Loki isn't moving anymore. Sag. Not sagittal. Laverne. Your turn now. The Vern has died. Unsurprisingly. It is maxed out. But there's still another unlock at 1 minute 40 of time use. How long have we used it? I don't know. Wow. Okay, it doesn't hate repression. Yeah, we've got a few more nerds that we can use. If they die while working with it, it's counter lowers. If a wounded employee enters the chamber, it's counter lowers. If the work result is bad, it's counter lowers. Cool. Well. Keep sending Ginger to hopefully get that helmet one day. I should probably not do any more work with these three though, because these guys are getting their counters, their penalties going. Though, I don't actually know what a bad result is with this guy. Let's see. That's all the info. When 10 employees die, its counter lowers. However, deaths caused by execution bullets were not recognized. While it is escaping, it will show sensitive reactions to corpses. During suppression, ensure that no one dies due to the abnormality. If casualties do happen, try to keep it away from the dead. If its suppression could not be completed on the previous level, you must be very careful to prevent any dead inside the section where it is located. After other entities spawned from its main body while escaping, reducing its HP to 0 did not fully suppress it. It will only be quelled by attacking the main body after continuously reducing its HP and defeating the other spawned entities. Okay. Its bodies go up to a max 3. Yeah. Keep working with CRA? What the fuck is CRA? So, we've got the weapon. Next up is the armor. 150. Clerk rights activist. Ah, okay. 55% is decent enough, as is 57 here. Send Mel in there. Oh, we've got a meltdown. Oh. Okay, what does this thing need? Temperance level 2 or lower is bad. We don't want a normal work result, apparently. Or bad. Okay. So... we can actually send Bird in here to train their Temperance. Where's the second one? Over here. Works perfectly. Go, Ginger, go. We'll also have Tiffany keep charging this up a bit. If it's counter lowers, I'll know. Yeah. Yeah. Continue sending people in here, but only when they're healthy for the Mountain of Smiling Bodies. when its counter lowers, it's funny as fuck. I think we've seen that very briefly, where it just runs in place. At least I think we saw that last time. I've realised I can actually just send Bird here to train. Well, continue training. Apparently punishing birds over here. Go Nick. Go Hannah. Go Ginger. I would very much like Ginger to get her fancy helmet, but it's a 1% chance. Ellie's healing. Healing. Bit more. There we go. We can send Bird in here again. Oop. Wait for Neck to heal. Neck goes in. Hannah goes in. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Hang on. 69! You've realised we have another Aleph amongst us? You mean Bird? I know they've named themselves after a super Aleph. That's a lot of bugs in there. Maria, go up here to clean up. Melody, go fight over there. You two go fight. Go fight over there. Amy, go slaughter. You guys there. You guys can go for them. You three should be able to handle this group, and you should be able to handle this one. It's a lot of bugs. Back, just grab everyone here and tell them to fight over here. Okay. Courtney, go help the scrub team. Oh, this fight's dealt with. So you can all go back. Ah, lovely. It's already over. Okay. Why is your counter lowered? Reveal everything there. 222 and 120. Because people died. Right, I forgot about that part. Speaking of... I mean, these are technically all, like, monster corpses, right? Mountain of Smiling Bodies isn't going to eat monster corpses, is it? I'm going to send Nelly in here so that we can piss off Box. Now Nelly leave. I look away. I look back. Box comes out. We tell everyone to go have fun beating the shit out of it. Okay, let's see. Mech, in you go. Hannah, in you go. Its counter has gone down to 1 now. Mech wasn't injured when she went in there, right? Anyway, Ginger in here again. Please get that helmet. He has a counter of 2. Oh, okay. I could have sworn that said 2 earlier. Maybe I just can't read. Bird, continue with shoes. Mel, continue with bird. He might have a counter of 2, but I have a counter and riposte. Hell yes. Also, hi Ginger. How you doing? I'm desperately trying to get you the helmet from Army in Black so that you can fucking leave this zone and go join our kill group. Oh, you're still muted. That's unfortunate. Trying to solve a fish? What? What does that even mean? Hey, we've got... Okay, so we've got everything from Blue Star. Go. And go. Trying to solve a fish with a friend. I have no fucking clue what that might mean. But it's fine. We continue to send Bird here, we send Mel in here. 69% should be plenty for this. Which will cause it. Let's not cause a meltdown right now, I think. We should be stable enough, actually. Bird, go. This guy wants instinct or repression. Mel needs more repression, but Mel is currently injured. We can wait a bit until it's... Fuck. Okay, Mel is not dealing with that guy. Melody is, because Mel needs to go up here for a bit. And then over here, we want bad results with this one. So we can send Rain in there. We want good results with this one. So I guess, well, we can send B in on this one. Let's see. We send Ginger in here. This is I Love You. I know Ginger can't hear me, but this is I Love You. Looks like Mel's going to be pretty well healed by the time we get there. So there we go. Here, and then 73%. In you go. You need Bird to come back. Otherwise, it looks like we're all good. Let's send Mech back in with the Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Okay, that dealt with. Mel can go back home. Ginger can continue trying desperately to get the helmet. This armor doesn't look super amazing on its own. Like, it's very good, but it's not super amazing. So I think we save for the weapon. Speaking of, in you go, mech. Let's send Mel to get a bit more insight. Yes. Ginger back in with the heart. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. That's a crime. Too bad. No wives for Mel. At least not until Mel is powerful enough to be placed into that zone as well. Because, like, once you're at full stats, you'll be able to go in... What's this bring you to? 109? I don't actually know what the cap is. Once you're at full stats, you'll be able to live down here and reach this and this without too much issue. Said Ginger, get this damn helmet. I don't want to deal with a green noon. Well, we're going beyond 110. We've got the... Why did you break out? This is fine. This is fine. That should be plenty. No, little idiot, no! Fuck! Hell yes! What else is broken out? Just the bird, I think? But it still says all lob. It still says I lose all lob. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. Now here's a thought. Here's a thought. Can I actually force 2 other Aleph breakouts? Probably not, and it probably wouldn't be a good idea. So I'm just gonna not. We can do a couple more bits of work, though. Go in there, Mel. And Ginger in there. Ginger still does not have helmet. Yeah, probably best to try at the start of the day. Honestly... God, what do we even do, though? Like, I guess... Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Oh, audio's on. Hello, Ginger. What the fuck did you mean by you're trying to solve a fish? Trying to troubleshoot why their fish was not working? What? Fish? Yeah, Mountain of Smiling Bodies will come with Army in Black. So at the moment we're just considering what to do for the 3 Alephs. I think Army in Black, Mountain of Smiling Bodies both break out at the same time. We want to have our Aleph killers ready to swarm this guy, right? At the same time, we want to be having... we want everyone in the upper area gathered so that we can swarm any Army in Blacks that spawn. Potentially not this one, though. Because if Censored breaks out, we can rabbit it, right? We know that the rabbit team does actually beat Censored. That would give us 3 Alephs. This one... I don't think this one... Yeah, this one doesn't count down when people die or anything. So probably not an issue. Okay. In Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a character called Mipha who's a fish. This friend of yours is working... is one who makes the Mipha's Grace mod, which makes Mipha the playable character instead of Link. And she's having trouble getting a mod to stop crashing when specific things happen. Fair enough. Trying to solve the fish. Okay. So we don't have to worry about Blue Star or nothing there. We gather the Aleph killers all down here, because we have to get rid of Mountain of Smiling Bodies ASAP. Then we need a way for things to die. Honestly, might just be the box, because I can actually kind of control that. We're going to end this day. Dead too? Oh yeah, because we fed them to the machine. Yeah, okay, cool. If you need a... Honestly? Actually? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. If I get some little idiot to break out and send Amy to suppress it, Amy will probably kill Clerks. Anyway, let's see. This bracelet shall not forgive those who hold greed in their hearts. Thus, it must be worn, must only be worn by those in true need. Hold on. Holding? I'm guessing you're checking for Alephs or something. Yeah, Ginger. You are very good at figuring out murder. These can't be Alephs. Okay, cool. So we've got, this bracelet shall not forgive those who hold greed in their hearts. Thus, it must only be worn by those in true need. I guess you can call that like greedy bracelet or something. You forgot items can't be Alephs. Oh right, and 09 is always items, right? Because the second number, or the number after the first number after the letter is the form that it takes, essentially. Let's see. Many of those who underwent an operation inside the machine have found themselves rested and healthy again. Save us now and forevermore. The truth shall set us free. So, again, for the poll, we have, this bracelet shall not forgive those who hold greed in their hearts. Thus, it must only be worn by those in true need. Have, many of those who underwent an operation inside the machine have found themselves rested and healthy again. And save us now and forevermore. The truth shall set us free. I have to actually open the poll real quick. Because sometimes Mel will name things in a way that doesn't make any sense to me. And once the poll finishes, whatever won the vote moves to the top. So I just can't tell what it was if I don't see it move. It looks like these names are decent, relatively decently understandable. We currently have one for freedom of truths. One for waiting, because Mel is impatient as fuck. Freedom of truths it is, because waiting isn't an option. Just adjusting my posture. Shortly after I was born, I questioned myself daily about the significance and the meaning of my creation. Oh, hydration. Hydration. And stretch. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Then you handed me the script and gave me the answer. They say the narrator plays an important role in unraveling the plot. Well, thank you. It was so much fun reciting your script. So much so that I was able to find my reason deter without noticing the time fly by. Sometimes I have these thoughts. What if this script is part of a play that's missing its finale? Maybe you prepared a play that could never end, just so that you could tie me into this knot. If so, would it be appropriate for me to disobey your orders and obtain my own free will for the first time? Typically your joke answers are at the bottom. That one was not Mel. That one was in second place. Reason deter? I don't know how to speak French, Ginger. Raison d'être. Raison d'être. Do you think this dialogue was part of the script, or was it born from my own free will? The idea that I am sitting at the bottom, oblivious to what is happening up there. It is an idea you might think of as true. However, it is in truth you who is unknowing. Pain, agony, regret, and the shadows of the past that would never release their grip on you. They've spent quite a number of days with you, but it is nothing compared to our time together. In the end, they never got to know you to your fullest. Those who could not accept their fate seem to have directed their anger towards you. Such as that one man, he who gradually broke himself whenever he was ordered to redact information. The unnecessary leakage of emotion is unfavorable. Raison d'etre. There is something I need to show you so you can understand. There once was an employee named Anya. She lived with her parents and her little sister. She eagerly wanted to study, but her family's financial state wouldn't allow her. Still, she tried to join one of the wings. However, she just wasn't good enough for them. Poor Anya was struggling to figure out what to do next. She even considered ending it all as a last resort. That was until she received a letter from a wing. A letter that had a simple yet magical line penned to it. You are qualified to join Lobotomy Corporation. Awestruck, Anya read through the letter over and over again. It didn't seem like anyone was pulling a prank on her, nor that it was a mistake on the mail courier's part. For a brief moment, Anya wondered if she even applied to work at Lobotomy Corporation at all. But she soon shook that thought off. That was not important in the slightest. I took the role of the courier. I was the one who delivered the letters to people. I evaluate candidates to determine if they may join here or not, and bring a miracle to those who are qualified. Anya was not selected because she had excellent skill. She had a common trait that every person we hired had, but wasn't aware of. As you know, to become a feather, a part of the wing, one has to be immensely better than ordinary people. How could Anya, who dropped out of high school, had no special talents, and lived in the back streets, manage to get into our company? Would her family finally be able to pursue happiness? All of this happened 10 years ago. During those 10 years, her sister fell ill and passed away, along with her parents. Where is Anya now, with her entire family gone? She is asleep down here. It is wholly under my jurisdiction to handle this, but I'll grant you access just this once. Call her up, please. Invoke her. Invoke her? I hardly know her. Now Anya is at work, feeling like she is a brand new employee who just joined the company, completely oblivious to the fact that it has been 10 years since she actually joined us. You could, perhaps, choose to pay a small cost to augment her virtues, such as fortitude or prudence, if you wish. Now, try to erase her, please. Clear her away. How do you feel? The Anya who was killed by a monster and that Anya whom you just erased are one and the same. They both evanescently lost their lives. It is such a futile action to wake them and erase them to slumber again and again. Both your attachment to the employees and the Sephiroth's care and devotion poured into them become meaningless here. Everything that moves and is alive in this facility is on pause. They await the next morning with their eyes shut tight every night. Those of the layers above did not know that. They spent themselves emotionally for the deaths with which they were presented. Bearing obscure resentment in their hearts, they put all the blame on those like you. Then they crumbled just like that. I urge you not to worry about me. I will not dare to do such a thing. I have always wanted to be an important part of your life. 8 or more employees with temperance, whose temperance is 100 or higher. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba. Ooh. Oh, the limit is 120. Okay. But what do I take? Let's go with prudence. Mel said fortitude, but too late. Mel comes down here. I was meant to be training your justice above the cap, not your... no, it's temperance that can go above the cap, right? Yeah, nobody pays attention to polls, Mel. Of course. Let's see. So, we've got the blue star equipment, we've got the weapon from the smile. I'm going to grab B and bring B down here as well, because Hannah is going to equip the Da Capo full set, B is going to equip the blue star set. Does this do anything? Attack power adjusts in accordance with the employee's current SP status. Ooh. And blue star armor. Heal other employees in the room every so often. Hell yes. Now, we do have 2 Aleph rank weapons to give out. We've got the censored weapon and the smile. Each time an attack target dies, fortitude and justice will rise by 3. Decrease the target's movement speed on normal attack. Decrease every enemy's movement speed in the same room on performing a special attack. God damn! Who the hell do we give that to? Got distracted by your roommate, fair enough. She just broke up with her roommate. Oh, that is unfortunate times. Her boyfriend, yeah, I kind of figured that might be what it was. Let's see. Rhea can have this. For the censored one. Probably Bird, I guess. Bird can't have that, actually. Can Rhea? Yes. Can Bird have this one? Yes. And then... Gaze weapon is good. Black Swan weapon's very good. Yeah, I think we give Sun the Frost Splinter. Yeah, this should be fine. Ready to send more nerds to an early grave, hell yeah. Let's see. So, we will put 2 nerds in here. And then 1 nerd in here. So we'll have 2 of them go down here and get killed. 1 of them will set off Censored and get killed. The rabbits will deal with Censored, which should also kill a bunch of little idiots, clerks. Hang on. Her friend took her out to dinner and they were talking about how she was depressed and her friend was like, "Hey, you want a gun?" What the fuck? No. No, that's a terrible idea. God, that's objectively a bad decision. Okay. Now we've got a bunch of people ready for the Mountain of Smiling Bodies to break out. Army and Black will probably break out. Let's just see how this goes. So, as a starting thing, Courtney come over here, you 2 come over here, all of you come over here. We're going to gather the army here. And send some little idiots to die. And then... Ginger still doesn't have her helmet. Actually, all of you gather like here, so you're kind of central. Amy, go here. Okay. All of you gather in here. Well, that looks concerning. Anyway. Ginger, get that goddamn helmet. It's a 1% chance. How many times have you failed this? Okay. Little idiot. Nicholas. Go. Censored breaks out. We call Rabbit Team. Yep, that's the right one. Go. Rabbit Team executes the Censored. They're doing pretty fucking well here. Mountain of Smiling Bodies is broken out. All of you. Kill it. Army in Black has broken out. All of you, go kill that one. Let's see, where else are there concerns? Army, go kill that one, just because you can. Amy, kill that one. Ginger, go help with killing that as well, I think. Amy can probably deal with that one. It found corpses. It found corpses, but did anyone actually die? No! Fuck yeah. That one is dead as well. Now we just need to get rid of this. Hell yes. Amy, why are you not chasing that? There's one there, it's probably going to break out, that's fine. Oh god, the army is on the move back to a danger zone. Do not be there. You don't be there either. All of you move down to like here. We want nobody in this zone. Because that's about to detonate. In fact, all of you come up here, all of you come over like here. Because this guy might break out. Nope, the Scarecrow did. Oh god, all of you be back over here. More things are dying. Okay. Okay. We did it. Army in Black might wind up breaking out again because Amy is... Oh god! Don't be here. Amy's just having a bit of fun. There we go. Okay, Amy, go back home. Everyone, back to your stations. You'd go suppress the box. Actually, that's a very good idea. Wait, Army in Black's still at 3. Suppressing the box won't help, because this guy I don't think counts back up, does he? We can try, I guess? Hey, everyone, gather in here. He doesn't? Oh, okay. Never mind. Everyone back home. Suppressing the box has no purpose. Ginger, get that helmet. Yeah, Mountain does not go back up. Let's see. Mel needs more justice. Go! Also, whatever the fuck this is, go mech. Employee who reads this will experience an increase in prudence. This concerns me. Just have to be careful to kill it fast, yeah. Let's not send one person in multiple times. Anna's fine. Mel go. Mel is fine. The book can be read until one's prudence reaches its limit. Okay, so B can keep going in until their prudence reaches 100. B's prudence is still 85. That's info number 3. The more one reads, the more they will become vulnerable to white damage. Fuck. Okay, we stop there, because white damage is a fucking pain in the ass. Huh. Mel has the best temperance out of everyone here, apparently. Anyway, in you go, Mel. And in goes Ginger. Get that helmet. Mel's the best. Anyway, go die. We can send in Mech as well, because Mel needs time to heal. Ginger, go get that helmet. Get the fucking helmet. Otherwise, there's not really much going on. Like, we've finally managed to get 3 Alephs done. In goes Mel. In goes Ginger. I swear, it's going to take an eternity to get Ginger this helmet, and then I'm going to send her to work on one thing, and it's going to happen to replace the helmet on like a 0.5% chance or something on like the first try. There we go, full equipment from that. Okay. Yeah, B can tank this. That's getting pretty low, so we should probably hold off. Fuck it. Go Mel, go. Bird still needs a bunch of stuff. As does Rhea, probably. Fortitude and Justice. Fortitude it is. Probably. Oh, there's Meltdown level 1. Go Rain. And... Melody can go become better. Is currently injured, we do not send them in there. Yeah, the lower the chance, the more likely it will fuck you over, pretty much. E goes in. Oop. Apparently F key zooms in. Mel, go. Ginger, go. B is out healing this thing's damage. So with the blue star armor, B occasionally heals everyone in the room, including herself. You forgot Mountain of Smiling Bodies can take away your glasses? Oh yeah. Well, sucks to be you if that happens. Because I want you to get to maximum power. Maximum murder. Ginger, please get that helmet. Please. I'm basically completely ignoring my upper layer at this point. Can you just turn into Aleph Reddit? What? Huh? Cool. Let's charge this up with the Tiffany. Noom plus murder. I don't actually know what Reddit has to do with that. But I mean, pretty much. I am trying to max out your combat powers. I think your combat powers are probably close to max by now. Okay, let's see. Bit more there. In fact, I think they are maxed out. Like, you've done enough work with this thing to gain 52 points of justice. I don't think I've unlocked the cap on justice, so you're going to just get 100. Ginger, helmet. Let's see, punishing birds still needs everything. Maria, fortitude and justice. Go. How's B doing on insight? Should be, no. We can go to 120 insight now. So B needs to gain 35. Oh boy. You stay there. There. And there. This'll be fine. Yep. That was fine. In you go again, Ginger. Get that helmet. What's not dead yet? Just one over there. Wait. No, seriously, what's not dead yet? Oh, this. You guys go help. Rain is having... Nope, Rain managed. Oh, there's things over here. How did you get there? Well, that's fine. Counter has gone down to 2. Let's just get the army in black counter back up at least. Nelly, go. As soon as it gets upset, we tell Nelly to leave. Nelly has returned. Then, first we tell everyone to go back home, and then tell them that they only do that after they kill the boss. Okay. Ginger, get helmet. Queen of Hatred, hello, hello, how are you doing? Welcome. We are currently basically just dicking around. Let's see. B should now be at max. Let's give Mel some more sanity. We spent this day getting the 3 Alephs killed, which was a bit interesting. It was rough, for sure. But we managed. We've got it done. We've made it So now we are just essentially just finishing off this day, really. Another round for Mel. Now we have 2 chatters named after abnormalities. Okay, so I'm guessing the Queen of Hatred is the one you've mentioned before calling the magical girl. Bird can get more attachment going. Rhea, more health. So that should be B and Mel maxed out on sanity. Next up, let's do Hannah. Still no helmet for Ginger, so we go again. This... Gabura the racist, yeah. She really hates any sort of abnormality. Go, Hannah, go. Actually, no, Hannah, no. This minus 24 is rough. Don't think anyone here needs more justice or... B does need fortitude. In you go, B. Okay, let's see. This we can deal with. This we can deal with. In fact, I might even have Bird come deal with this one. This really is not that bad, huh? Amy, go deal with that. I guess Rain deals with you, just cause. Once Amy deals with that, we can send her to the Black Swan. Look at Mech. What about Mech? She's got the blindfold, yes. Yeah, Mech has had that blindfold for a while now, Mel. Okay. That should be all of the things dealt with. Looks like we don't have to deal with a noon either. That's excellent news. Oh, we've got a meltdown here as well. In you go, Mech. Because why the fuck not? If that had killed Mech because there's some secret that I don't know at number 7, I would be so sad. Yep, Hannah can go in here for sanity. B can go in. Once she's healed, there we go. B can go back in here. Punishing Bird broke out again, as is its birthright. Ginger keeps going in here. Do I farm gifts or just focus on missions? Well, I kind of do both. Ginger is currently farming a gift. Otherwise, I'm currently just training stats, really. Let's see. I do have a mod that changes just display things so I can see work success percentages, the actual time, as well as if I grab Hannah here, we can see how much they've gained for their stats during this day. So I can actually work out, like, if Hannah goes in here once more, she'll probably get the +6 that she needs to cap out. B can go back in here. Actually, we only need 13 to reach cap on that for now, so that's all good. That and that. But yeah, like, I don't farm the optimal gifts or anything like that. So if I didn't have stats to gain, I would essentially just try and get through the days to get the new quests. Or missions, rather. Let's see. Hannah is at cap. Excellent. So now Mech can start gaining more sanity. How are you doing, Ginger? Ginger will have maximum sanity. Ginger's actually 4 points away from maximum fortitude, which I think is like 2 sessions with the Snow Queen. Let's see. Still more temperance for Bird, more health for Rhea. More sanity for Mech once Mech is fully healed. Jesus. The healing from the blue star armor is insane. Let's actually send Ginger to cap out on that. No, we do not send Ginger. That would trigger the noon. It's something you've been doing more recently after resetting. I still haven't done a full reset. I've done many single day resets, and I've done one repository reset. Because I had to get the fuck rid of Silent Orchestra. That fucking sucked. But other than that, we didn't kill the little nerds. Yes, we did. Oh, one of them we didn't. Okay. Yeah, we let one of the little nerds live. We've probably got a fair bit of story to look at as well. But first, a poll. We have... A month later, we came to this conclusion. There was no such beast in the forest. Aleph check? Yeah, Aleph check. We have, but nothing could compare to the music it makes when it eats a human. And one day you'll understand the meaning of the desperation on their faces when the roulette spins. So to go over that again, we have... Well, let's let Mel finish the Aleph check, I think. But in the meantime, water. I'm dying. It's too fucking hot. That's a lot of hydration. Why have I not increased the price on that? There's only so much water I can take in, Ginger. Okay. That'll have to do. I don't think I can physically drink more water without being ill. Ugh. Okay. How's Aleph check going, Mel? Any Aleph? I mean, we don't really need Alephs at this point, though, because we've got the 3 Aleph kills. That is, so long as Gabura doesn't turn around and say, hey, kill 5 Alephs. I'm seeing nothing from Mel. Yeah, Mel is absent. Your plan to it's still your plan to abuse Mel's goodwill to save up points and bury them in self-care redemptions as well. Mech has redeemed Sing Song. Is there anything in particular you wanted me to sing, Mech, or just go with whatever comes to mind? Mel is on the poll. Okay. So, for some reason I'm not seeing any messages from Mel. So, we have... A month later, we came to this conclusion. There was no such beast in the forest. We have, but nothing could compare to the music it makes when it eats a human. And we have, one day you'll understand the meaning of the desperation on their faces when the roulette spins. Okay, while that is going, something to sing. I'm gonna go with... also Mel has... I think I just received a DM from Mel on Discord saying poll ready, but poll is not present. Oh wow, there have been pings, yep. I mean, they never got back to me about Aleph check, so I thought they were doing Aleph check. Anyway, let's go with... let's go with Scissor Sisters, I Can't Decide. It's not easy having yourself a good time, greasing up those bets and betters, watching out they don't four-letter fucking kiss you both at the same time. Smells like something I've forgotten, curled up, died, and now it's rotten. I'm not a gangster tonight, don't wanna be a bad guy. I'm just a loner, baby, and now you got in my way. I can't decide whether you should live or die. Oh, you'll probably go to heaven. Please don't hang your head and cry. No wonder why my heart feels dead inside. It's cold and hard and petrified. Lock the doors and close the blinds. We're going for a ride. It's a bitch convincing people to like you. If I stop now, call me a quitter. If lies were cats, you'd be a litter. Pleasing everyone isn't like you. Dancing jigs until you're crippled. Slug 10 drinks, I won't get pickled. I've got to hand it to you. I've played by all the same rules. It takes the truth to fool me, and now you've made me angry. I can't decide whether you should live or die. Oh, you'll probably go to heaven. Please don't hang your head and cry. No wonder why my heart feels dead inside. It's cold and hard and petrified. Lock the doors and close the blinds. We're going for a ride. Oh, I could throw you in the lake or feed you poison birthday cake. I can't deny I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. Oh, I could bury you alive, but you can't fall. But you could crawl out with a knife and kill me when I'm sleeping. That's why I can't decide whether you should live or die. Oh, you'll probably go to heaven. Please don't hang your head and cry. No wonder why my heart feels dead inside. It's cold and hard and petrified. Lock the doors and close the blinds. We're going for a ride. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Okay. We had only Mel vote on the poll for gambling, apparently. Now then. Oh, I was recalling the sound of your footsteps. While there were cliches, you sometimes made the results more exciting by acting in unexpected ways. Still, the endings were all the same, no matter how the process went. Do you want me to share some memories through a hologram? It's simply too good for me to watch alone. This here was you in a mess when there was no such thing as a cognition filter. I didn't know what a human's mental capacity could be. I didn't know that a human's mental capacity could be so weak back then. You did all right for the first couple of times, but then, one day, well, at that time, it was a little funny. I'm sorry. You made it so far, but you weren't able to escape from that absolutely useless sense of guilt and hung yourself. Well, you were stopped immediately, though. Then, at this time, you were not fully prepared. Do I know Lollipop by Aqua? No. I've never heard of it, unfortunately. That's when I started to realise that it didn't matter if you were mentally whole or not. What matters was that you needed to find realisation about something to stop this endless cycle. Oh, at this time here, all of a sudden, you began apologising to me. That was... I didn't enjoy it. From this point on, sing the dialogue? God. I'll continue watching. Are you starting to enjoy this? I would love to see more, but let's stop here for today. You might see something that you're not supposed to witness, yet, if we continued... How the fuck? Oh! Rabbit person. Look, I can't fucking sing this. I don't have a tune to follow. Listen, I know Lobotomy Corporation's an important client and all, but don't you guys renew the contract too often? This place is so grimy, it's like a dungeon. I always get a bad vibe. Please, hold for a moment, Rabbit Captain. We need to explain what we're doing here to the manager. Oh, he still doesn't know who I am? Go on and explain quickly then. This must be the first time you'll participate in a meeting with an outside party, manager. As was mentioned a few times prior, our company has initiated contracts with some of the other wings for sustainable development and business opportunities. It is also my job to renew those contracts with our associate wings when the moment arises. All that is needed from you is to be our token manager and present yourself in that role. I shall handle the rest of the formalities and procedures. Associate wing? What's with that boring introduction? You may feel free to provide more detailed information at a later time in private, Mio. For now, let us start the meeting. Speaking of, would you be so kind as to remove your helmet, at least for the duration of the meeting? You're kidding. The helmet's the whole identity of the rabbits. Well, fine, it's whatever. I just gotta brief the content of the contract from my end, right? I mean, I'm sick of reading this out over and over. You can just look at the contract for the whole damn thing. Do I really have to say it one more time? As I informed you prior, it's part of the formal procedure. I myself have to specify whether or not you agree to the terms again. Still as strict as ever, aren't you? Allow me to explain our services first. I think we've technically seen her in the corner of the screen when we summon the rabbits. Company R will provide military support and protection from all external threats to Company L. Every branch of Lobotomy Corporation will be included under the term Company L. However, there will be certain exceptions where a branch may not be considered under the designation. Well, I say exceptions, but we're willing to let it slide unless it involves the head or the eye. The head or the eye? Company L will provide the energy Company R needs to maintain its operation. This renewal process also includes a prerequisite that invokes a mutual and continual agreement between Company W and Company L. And let's see. Company L will provide all specialized ammunition utilized for the killing of abnormalities. All Rabbit team members will have their memories erased after the completion of their missions. There will be no questions or concerns raised about the peculiarity of the facilities or purposes of this location. And finally, I, as the captain of the Rabbit team, will deploy my team following Company R's guidelines and assume the role of command for operations taking place in this facility. That should be everything. Look through the written contract for the finer details. There has been no change in the agreement with Company W. Along with that, the renewal period will be 1 year, just as before. Yeah, sure, it's 1 year for you, but okay then. On a side note, can you please do something about the teleporter to make the process a bit smoother? It feels like my body's being taken apart piece by piece and thrown out a window. I am afraid you will need to ask Company W about that. It's out of our control. Gabura, why do you have such an expression? Why a little... Nope, that's the wrong voice. Why a little bunnies being let out of their cages and dispatched here of all places? You must really not know a thing if you're looking down on the rabbits. It's already been concluded that the rabbits are the most fit for the honourable task of slaughtering in this place. The rhinos would most certainly smash this entire place beyond recognition. And the reindeer, with the exception of the machines that work here, would cause irreversible damage to Mr. Manager over there. Miss Angela made it explicitly clear to not hurt or affect the manager. We always pay special attention to our clients' requests. I'm not talking about your damn rhinos or deer. I'm saying that we can handle our own problems. We don't need any outsiders to interfere. Wrong, Gabura. They killed Censored for us. What's that? What can you do with that flimsy tin body of yours, huh? You seem much weaker than us now, can't you see that? If you were like how you once were back in the day, then maybe it'd be a different story. But look at you now. As soon as you set foot into the back streets, you'll be torn limb from limb by those sweepers. Mio did call Gabura flimsy, yes. Keep in mind, what we see here is not what Gabura looks like to everyone else. We see Gabura as a sort of filtered version to make it easier for us to interact with her. In reality, she's basically a brick on legs. The old days when you shredded everything before you into a red mist is now lost to the past. Things have changed. You should realize that. If I wanted to, I could tear up a tiny rabbit like you in seconds. Please, everyone, we need to focus on the topic at hand. She's already a thick on legs. Yeah. Also, note the zip on her suit goes all the way. What the fuck is that design? Gabura, our agreement with the rabbit team is to help us be prepared for the worst case scenario that will be beyond our own abilities. That's not abnormal, fair enough. Is it not normally on the back though, or something? I'm certain that you have learned this from your experiences with previous suppressions. The most weird thing about it is the boob window. Yeah, actually that's a good point, because like, how does the zip get past this? Or was this zipped closed and just popped open? The combat skills of the mercenaries sent to us by Company R are on par with those of the other wings. We can handle our own problems, on our own, perfectly fine. I can prove it right here, right now if you want. I have compiled the statistics. The amount of data is too vast for any person to calculate, with my exception, of course. The reason I continue to contract the rabbits is that the risk of involving outsiders pales to the potential of our worst case scenarios. Whoops. Hang on. They're worth every penny. However, the rabbits will not intervene with general suppression. Please, calm down and analyze the situation reasonably, Gabura. That should be all for for renewing our contract. Gabura is the one in charge of the basic suppression process. So, if you need any advice or help regarding combat, just ask her. I'm afraid I don't have a single itty-bitty question for you. We rabbits have our own way of handling things. Yeah, send a swarm in and just gun the stuff down. Nor do I have anything left to say to you, filthy animals. You've done your business, how about you just bunny hop away now? Sheesh, you're being so harsh to a fellow native of the back streets. You wouldn't happen to be mad at me because I made fun of you earlier, are you? Don't act like you know me. I'm not in the mood for your stupid games, so just shut up. Uh-huh, I get it now. You're mad because you feel we interrupt your fight, aren't you? Does Mio have thicker line art? No? I don't think so. thighs would have popped open the zipper in a different place than before that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need any help from the likes of you. Well, it's not like we're here for a greater cause or some ulterior motive. We just drop by quickly when we're called and vanish without a trace, just the same when it's time. I thought you were just like me, finding joy in the slaughter. But as it turns out, you're just crazy. A complete wacko. Oh. We are the rabbits who hop around following orders to find fresh patches of grass. But you're different. You used to know who you were supposed to fight, who your enemy was. You wouldn't believe how shocked I was to find you. I never expected to see the fabled hero like, well, this, and in a drab basement too. The hero I remember was someone who wasn't afraid of shedding blood to protect others with all her might. Please, don't taint the fond memories I have of you. Oh. All the abnormalities have broken out. Everyone here is done for. Dead. All of them. Probably. There won't be any survivors left. Abnormalities aren't something we can handle on our own. You're in danger too, ma'am. You'd best escape now. Gabura, I'm going to take part in an experiment pretty soon. We'll probably see each other again, but just in case, I want to say one more thing. Please, take good care of Isabel and my little Gilly while I'm gone. Christopher is the one that was turned into an abnormality and then killed his own family. Oh boy. Are abnormalities able to feel human emotion when confronted with a person of close relation? What choice would they make when faced with such a situation? The experiments seem to have yielded the expected results. Excuse me, Lady Angela, what should I do with these? There's a blanket and a few feeding bottles left. I have gotten all the results I need from this experiment. The owners are no more, so you can simply discard them. Hey. Hey. Did you just shut down or what? I really should be going. Well, I don't think next time we meet will be on such calm waters. The rabbits will leave now. I'm definitely not the hero. Never have been and never will be. Complete a midnight ordeal. Fuck. I have finished casting the rolls for the upper and middle layer Sephiroth. It's likely that this will not be the last time I do so. I may have to tell them again what I have already instructed countless times. However, you two will be different. You clearly understand why this facility exists and what your missions are. I expect that you will not exhaust me as the ones above do. Just keep this in mind. I will not come down here to the lower layer unless the circumstances require me to do so. That does not mean I will simply watch and do nothing, but I will not interfere for the most part. I hope we never have to face each other from now on. It would only lead to the both of us suffering.
Angela was the best artificial intelligence I had ever known. And you were the best architect that I was graced to meet. Back then, you simply could not let Carmen go. You were so desperate to keep Carmen on your side that you locked her in a cryostasis pod in an attempt to preserve her body at the very least. But during all this, you were perfectly aware that Carmen's body had become nothing but a shell. Our faces were full of grief, yet we still ransacked her body and dismembered her core. In fact, I was rather relieved when you began to create Angela. You wholeheartedly immersed in something, just like you used to be. That day, when she opened her eyes for the first time, I remember you were just staring through the laboratory's glass, not setting a single foot inside. You might have thought that you noticed me right away. However, I witnessed you standing there for a long time before you realized I was there. What inner conflict made you hesitate so? What did you think after seeing that piece of humanoid machinery who did not display the warm smiles and gentle laughter Carmen had had so naturally? I told you in so many words that no matter how many AIs such as Angela you create, none of them will ever be Carmen. Now poor Angela is merely assigned to direct us from a distance as we go through the motions of the play. If there is one thing I may have mistaken myself over, it is that I had thought you overcame everything. The truth is that you never have.
10 or more employees whose justice is 10 or higher. I believe we've got that. Execution bullets. Oop. And fortitude limit up. Clear Gabura's mission 4. I guess this is mission 4. Jeez. I'm not beating a midnight ordeal anytime soon, I think. Okay. We're going to have a bit of reading to do still. Let's start with the one that we've only just now actually used. We can change anything. After the popularity of the all-around helper skyrocketed, We Can Change Anything was released as the second installment of XX Inc.'s Home Robot series. As to be expected of all of XX Inc.'s products, it sports a variety of functions. Is your child a troublemaker who cries all the time? We can change that. Don't like how you look? Are you too fat? Too skinny? We can change that. Is your house suffering from an outage because you don't have the money to pay for the power bill? We can change that. It's quite simple. Just open up the machine, step inside and press the button to make it shut. Now everything will be just fine. The machine will produce energy after an employee enters it. Seeing as once inside nobody ever comes out, it must be rather comfortable. Cool. Not affected by Clyfoth meltdowns. That's excellent. Yep, so that's that one. And then we've got Blue Star. An urgent announcement to all personnel in our company. The Botany Corporation supports all club activities that promotes positivity. Recently, however, we have received reports that there are group activities plotting unhealthy schemes. Due to the constant allegations, we cannot help but take notice of the matter. It is against the company's rules to idolize and/or worship certain abnormalities. Nothing is allowed to be sacred in this place. Employees that try to enter the containment units of the specific abnormalities without authorization will face punishment, especially if they are not in charge of said abnormalities. If you feel an impulse to throw yourself into a certain abnormality, that means you are infected. It means that it is in the process of manipulating and dazzling your brain, as do other abnormalities in this place. If this happens, please stop whatever you are doing and seek immediate mental treatment. As you have all passed basic employee training, we hope no one will be foolish enough to be misled. We are releasing the blacklist to the public. Those who are on this list must take 3 days of mental treatment provided by the company and will receive punishment accordingly by their respecting Sapphira. We are making this list public to bring your attention to the astounding number of infected employees around you. Please note, calling Emily, who killed herself after breaking into the containment unit of a certain abnormality, a martyr will be treated as non-compliance with the hit company's rules. On a side note, we would like to praise employee Dylan's courageousness in his rescuing of employee Sophie, who was about to throw herself into a certain abnormality. If you see any of your valuable colleagues displaying this behaviour, please promptly report it to the Sapphira in charge. Dylan, I don't believe you turned Sophie and us over deliberately. I'm sure you were just worried about Sophie. She's locked up now. I heard that she repeatedly tried to escape, so they tied her to the bed. Tell me, is it wrong to have faith? We are all sinners, and our blue star is the only sanctuary that accepts us. We will be cleansed of our sins there. We all go back to that place someday. This is an instinct. You thought Emily died when she threw herself into the star, but she simply returned to her rightful place. She's a martyr. She has become an eternal star. The rise of a star is a brand new beginning. Don't you hear the everlasting sound of the trumpet? When you stand close to the star, you can hear the welcoming cheers and singing. If every employee returns to that place, only Blue Star will remain here. Let us meet again as stars. And Mountain of Smiling Bodies. It's not like these kinds of happenings are uncommon here, but one day, dozens of employees were killed in an incident. The reason is the same as always. Something breaches, they attempt to stop it, then it leads to another breach. The one fortunate thing was that the department was sealed off before things could get any worse, so they all died in the same place. Literally, a mountain of bodies was formed. Obviously, no one wanted to clean up that mess. Normally it should have been taken care of within the day, but because the accident was just so horrific and everyone was so exhausted, the cleanup was delayed with authorization from the department Sapphira. Don't ask me which department it was in, I don't remember all the details. When left out in the open, a corpse will begin to rot within a few hours. Most of the bodies that die here are damaged in one way or another, so they decay even faster. You probably don't know yet, but most of the employees here are rather skilled in cleaning up dead bodies. Tidying up over and over will make anyone an expert at it, whether you want to or not. Let's say someone you were just talking to about dinner plans died horrifically. With your repeated experience to help you, you won't be vomiting or running away at least. Whoops, I sidetracked a little there. Anyway, in normal circumstances, the mountain would have been removed quickly, but it remained in the department for quite a long time. So it decayed, melted, corroded, and broke down following the laws of nature. That's how its creation began, from the mountain of bodies. The dead gave life to something. Amazed yet? I've still got more to tell you. The dead fussed with one another, all smiling. Nope, fused. Fussed has a double S. The dead fused with one another, all smiling, sharing body parts, at least those that were still intact. They became each other's legs and mouths. That doesn't mean their consciousness has also been restored though. It only wants one thing, our flesh drenched in blood. When there's an announcement of someone's death, The first thing you should do is check if this thing's quarantined. Once it gets a whiff of the scent, it will pursue us in an instant. The smiling faces are as unfamiliar as are unfamiliar yet sorrowful. The more bodies it comes across, the more defined its shape becomes, and it is never satisfied. I'm telling you all this because it's almost here. Accidents always happen in this place. Some may spare a bit of their time for a moment of silence, but most will turn away, thinking, again? At the very least, one thing that was done right is that the department's been sealed off. I'm the only one left anyways. Did you learn anything from my story? What kind of lesson can be learned from a story that's... what sort of lesson can be learned from a story as horrible as this, you ask? It's similar to most fairy tales. Don't be lazy is the lesson. When my voice ceases, come here and clean up your colleagues in exactly 3 minutes. Pretty soon, I won't be able to keep talking. I'm about to swallow a large bomb. Time's running out. Blood is flowing all around here. I'm starting to see the smiling faces now, something you don't see much of around here. Don't be surprised when you hear a loud explosion. Like I said, it's precisely 3 minutes. I'm sure a bomb this size will be able to suppress it. The last body it finds will be mine. Is this a Melek sound fanfic? No. I share with nobody. Okay. So that would be all of the lore dealt with. Nobody indeed. Let's see. You're not needed anymore. Reading the same thing Hound is? Probably not. Mel is probably reading smut. You know what? Let's see if we can do the core suppression now. Like, we've got everything we can. So I'm going to grab... God. Who currently has... Okay, Rhea currently has the censored weapon. Rhea... They are at pretty much max stats. Let's get Rhea some armor that is very good against black. Currently we've got 0.5. Is there anything better? Well, there's the smile armor, but I think that should probably be going to... Who the fuck has the smile weapon? Bird. Bird can have smile armor. Does it do anything? Yes. Recover HP when passing over an employee's dead body. Wonderful. Let's see. Okay. So 0.5 is the best we can do for non-Aleph armor. I'm actually... God. Fuck it. Let's give Rhea the smile armor. And Bird can have the this one. Ah, fuck it. Bird can have Grinder. Okay. So, Rhea is now the one to deal with this. The censored. Melody over here. Mel can travel from there up to here if this guy breaks out. That's fine. Ginger and Amy can deal with this section. Rain can go here. Actually, Rain can be more central. Okay. Just stretching. Okay, I can probably do one more day. My voice is starting to give out some though, so we'll see how I do. Okay, let's have a quick look at chat. Mel is not reading smut. It's type of shit found by looking at their Discord. Closest Ginger gets to reading smut is what you read in Sholomance. I don't even know what that means. It's currently tooth rotting fluff that Mel is reading. It will turn into smut though. Ginger doesn't know what fluff is. It's sweet and cute stuff, right? We'll see. Cute romance shit, cuddles and aftercare, love and devotion, that type of stuff. Yep. Did I just stretch without permission? Yes, I did, and I shall continue to do so whenever the fuck I want. Given your description of tooth rotting, aka sweet. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, posture check, upright, hydration. Okay. Sholomance, or Scholomance. Mixture of scholar and mancy, like magic using. Okay. Cool. Okay. Let's try and suppress Tifrith's score. Now, all of you go live over here. Okay. This, high speed. Ginger there. Amy up there. Nobody's in there, of course. Oh, I should have someone go pick up the heart, huh? Honestly, maybe B. No, B's got a ranged weapon. Mel can go grab the heart. Fuck. Mel can go grab the heart. There we go. In goes Mech again. In goes Ginger again. Let's see how Rhea does with Censored. They should be able to deal with this pretty well. Nobody's grabbing the heart? What do you mean? Mech grabbed the heart. And then we send Mech in here. Mel is currently injured. Rhea can survive the work. Excellent. No, I didn't send Mech to do work. I sent you to do things. Did I just say Mel is currently gingered? What? I don't... No, I said Mel is currently injured. We can probably do... Actually, yeah, we can really do another round here. Okay, we should not be doing Instinct with Blue Star, huh? It really doesn't like it. Punishing Bird is down here. It's coming.
It's coming for us. Wait. Nope, it's just hanging out. Okay. Goes Ginger there. Yeah, we can do another round with this one. Here we go, meltdowns. Let's see. It apparently loves insight, but instinct works as well, and we can train instinct further. And then dry shoots. Rhea, go to fry shoots. Can be gingered with a bottle of orange, bottle hair dye, a bottle of orange hair dye. Punishing Bird does not want Mel back to smut. You wanted your hair to be bright ginger instead of darker auburn. But then you realised you'd need to dye your hair and have nobody to help you do that without burning your scalp off. That sucks. Realised you'd need to bleach. Fair enough. Let's see. This... Oh right, this guy likes instinct. Well, go instinct. Ginger, continue trying to gain hat. I really could be training a bunch, because, like, getting the boxes we need is not enough on its own. So, like, because we have to reach Meltdown level 6 or whatever it is, I could be having other people do training. How's Melody looking? Melody just needs prudence. Nobody good for prudence here. Nope. So Melody only needs prudence, which can't be gained here. Bird needs a bit of everything. More helmet attempts for Ginger. Mel has max stats. Mech begin training. You've been praying to have for more than 20 years. God. You've been hoping to have longer hair. Yeah. Currently at shoulder blades at that length, it starts falling out. Mine has similar tendencies. Let's send Ginger in here. Like, my hair is significantly longer. It's currently it's currently down a bit past my hips, but it does just fall out in clumps.
Yes, my hair is past my hips. At least some of it. Can we trade? I mean, if that were an option, sure. Like, I let my hair grow long more because I don't care about, like, getting it cut or anything. Like, it looks good on me having long hair, but I wouldn't really care if I didn't have it. I just don't want to cut it. There we go. Mech has max health, so now we send Hannah. Gain more. Okay. One of you go deal with them. One of you go deal with them. Ginger is currently busy. Amy, go deal with them. Oh, right. We have to also deal with this. You guys deal with that, you guys deal with that, you guys deal with that, and you guys deal with that. Should be fine. Okay. Okay. Oh. You guys, go deal with that. There we go. Now we probably gonna need, yeah. Let us suppress box. Autism with touch sensory issues, your neck is very sensitive. I think their hair is the holy grail for Ginger. I definitely don't sound like a long hair guy, yeah. Mental image is like a really skinny, bony guy with glasses and a fade cut, except for the top of your head, which would be like an inch long and styled upwards. Well, you are completely incorrect about most things. And also my appearance. Yeah, no. I need to lose a little bit of weight, to be honest. Like, I'm not super fat or anything, but I do need to lose a little bit of weight. All of you go back to your departments. Plus I have the long hair. Okay. Let's have a bit more work happening. You're still injured. Everyone here is capped on prudence, and this guy doesn't really like anything else. Briam capped out on fortitude, so now B goes in on fortitude. Ginger continues trying to get the helmet. You feel like the hair is adding a few extra pounds. Honestly, it may be adding one. It actually could be. Rhea needs justice. Go, Rhea.
More attachment for bird. More health for B. Should be able to handle it. More attachment for... No, bird is... No, because temperance can go to 120. Ginger, get the helmet. Go, Ginger. Oops. More repression for Rhea. Now we stop just in case Censored decides to melt down and we need Rhea to go in there. We are going to have one of the upper layers to it. Let's see. Camille, go. Pause the meltdown. Okay. So... we want Cat to go in there. We want Nelly going in there. We can just hold off on the sap, honestly, until Camille is free. Ginger, go gain a bit of fortitude with the Frost Queen. B go there, and then this guy... They'll go be affectionate with Judgment Bird. Meanwhile, you're over there with no chest because you have no fat on your body whatsoever. It's not the worst issue to have, honestly. Camille, go drink that sap. Okay, that's all the meltdown occurred. Fuck. I looked at Schadenfreude. Fuck. Girl is dead. Nelly, no. Well, I forgot that we had people in Schadenfreude's room. That's on me. Ah well. We will probably wind up having to reset the day anyway. Probably. Oh, it's not running this time. It's just unhappy. Anyway, everyone's at max power here, so we don't need to deal with that anymore. What's this say? Any employee who panics after reading this book will perish immediately. Cool! An ancient-looking religious book that rests on top of a skinny lectern. Its numerous pages are written on old parchment. Its believers prayed that its sanctity would last forever by binding the tome in human skin. Those who open the book will be enlightened to unimaginable truths. The ones who have mastered the truths will be called by the prophets. This call cannot be denied. Save us now and forevermore. The truth shall set us free. Ginger is 5'11". God, but we're all pretty close in height. I'm like, I don't actually know what I am. I'm like 5'7" or something. I don't know how much I weigh. Too much, slightly. No, I'm 4 foot
Fair, sure. Bird's got maxed out attachment. Oh, no, Bird has not maxed out attachment yet. We can go to 120. Let's see. You've also seen what I looked like. Wasn't the picture you saw, Mel, like years old or something from my graduation?
More temperance for Bird.
What does this thing like? Nothing really useful. Melody can also do with temperance, fortitude. Okay, this guy likes temperance, so Melody can go in there. Ginger still doesn't have the helmet. Let's see. Rhea still needs a bit more for justice.
For justice.
More attachment for Bird, more attachment for Melody. How's Courtney? Courtney could do with a lot of things. Oh, Courtney can gain some health. Some repression for... Let's see if we can get Sun to maximum repression. And for you, let's see. 69. Yeah, go ahead. There's a meltdown. Go Ginger. Go Amy. Melody. Go B. Anna. Nothing else in the lower layer. We've got a Indigo Noon coming. This is going to suck. Rhea goes to Censored. Courtney goes to Spider. And then we can't do that until the sun is out, which he is now. There, son. I want to see if I can get Bird to have 3 stats at 69. Yeah. The only concern with Ginger is getting this helmet. Mel, I think if the Wii says that you're 180, then you might be 180. No. It's not. Eating guilt is settled in over Christmas. Yeah, shamed for having lactose intolerance, Jesus. Anorexic by way of child abuse. Oh boy. Yeah, it's all bad times, basically. It is all bad times. Rhea is ready for capped out justice and prudence, so Rhea really only needs instinct. We can do that with them. Courtney needs more fortitude. Bird is broken out, that's fine. Sun needs 2 more points to cap out on justice. In goes Cat. Yeah, I understand that, Mel. The Wii is very unreliable technology, essentially. Oh boy, the sweepers. I wasn't paying attention. Everyone run up here. You guys run over here, I guess. Hey, Amy, go kill these guys. We need the army to gather up in the central zones. All of you just gather over here. Hey, Amy, come be over this side. There we go. Now start shooting. Oh boy. We may be... Oh boy. Oh, and it's already eaten a corpse. This sucks. Army in Black will be about to freak out as well. Grab the army, go fight. Grab the army and just like... Yep, there's Army in Black. Can we stop that Army in Black, please? Okay. All of you, come over this way. We actually want to kind of avoid combat for a bit. Oh god, why are you guys over there? Go over to there. Now, Army in Black can explode in all of these zones as much as it likes. Okay, these zones are dealt with. Ginger, go help. Oh god, everyone down here is dead. Yeah, so we lose. It just instantly died. Or not died. It instantly ate a body. Like, it got out and ate a body immediately. We were fucked. Cool. Anyway, so this day is definitely a restart. I kind of want to see if I can clear out the cleaners. I mean, I surely can. Okay, Amy comes in here. Oh god, Ginger, go over there. Amy, go get that one. It's running away. Grab the army to go after that one as well, actually. Amy, you just stay here. It would be hilarious if you got the helmet right now, but also you can't because Army in Black is refusing to work with us. The sweepers are defeated. And now we reset the day. Because fucking everybody died. Well, that's unfortunate. If I'd gathered... No. See, here's the thing. I don't know what the fucking thing ate. Did like, when the Indigo Noon spawned, was there just coincidentally a little idiot outside of the Mountain of Smiling Bodies room that died right there? So that when it got out, it immediately ate. Because, like, if not for that thing reaching level 2, I would have been fine, right? I would have been able to deal with it. That thing reaching level 2 is what nuked me. But I guess now we have Nelly back. I'm not going to make another attempt at that. We've only got like 15 minutes left in stream or whatever, 15, 20. So, yeah. Okay, let's wrap up with this. So, let's go through the usual spiel. If you have enjoyed, I have a Discord. This is where I make my announcements, where when I'm going live, what I'm planning to play, or if something's going to stop me from going live. It is also a place where you can make suggestions of things that you would like to see me play. Even if I don't play them anytime soon, I do take them into consideration. For example, I am prepared to play Dispatch once once we're finished with either Lob Corp or Lingo. I also have a YouTube channel. This is where all of my VODs go. Twitch will keep them for about 2 weeks. After that, they are only available on YouTube. So, if you wanted to go back and see all of my past VODs of Lob Corp, that's where you would do it. With that, I'm going to wrap up here. Thank you very much for being with me today. Have a good one.